Drop it on down, baby. Google, come on down. Tesla, come on down. Let's head lower. What is going on, everyone? Jeremy Ritz here. Courage pays better than fear trading. And the first of the Mag 7 have reported none other than Mr. Google and Mr. Tesla have reported. And at the time that I am recording this episode of Driven after visiting Lowe's, your local home improvement store, they're both dropping like it's hot, and they are headed lower, and it's going to put pressure on the markets to the downside tomorrow. That is going to happen. We are seeing across the board some ripple effects, although it is not impacting chips, the AI infrastructure sector, as much after hours, but we are seeing both of those tickers move down. The SPX did finish in the red today after that move higher yesterday. And this is just the start of the mags reporting. Amazon, Meta, Microsoft that have yet to report, and Apple. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Meta in after hours right now is getting smoked as well. So mega cap tech is taking a shot. I saw that Tesla had beat on revenue, but missed on EPS. And Google, a quick look at their report, looked like they had record-setting numbers, but there was something in there that markets did not like. I'll cover that in tomorrow's episode of Driven after I have a little bit more time to dig into those reports. But we have now had 2 of the 7 mags reports. We have 5 more to go. And remember, they're not going to knock every single one of them down in terms of their subsequent move after reporting. And so we'll see who the winner of this 7 will be. And as of right now, because we know craziness can happen after hours, it is not Google and it is not Tesla. And in fact, Google did shoot up a little bit, but right when the report came out, but we know that those moves don't mean anything until they've had time to settle in. It gave it right back up. And the time that I'm recording this, down about $12, Tesla down about $15. But again, that's going to put some pressure on things to the downside. And Google was chopped around, consolidating in that gap from end of April, beginning of May. It's heading lower than that now. And I'm not sure if there are gaps below it has to fill. More than likely there is, but we'll see what the response will be tomorrow. Post the earnings report, we'll see analysts, if they downgrade the company, if we see price targets change, if we see some upgrades. Same thing will happen with Tesla. But tomorrow should be an interesting day. IBM reported today as well. At the time that I'm recording this, they are down $2. They're down $2. They're down slightly. And they already had their weakness based on the forward guidance they gave last week. They gave it a bit earlier, I think, to try to soften the hit. And yeah, so they're down. So it's a red post market as we sit here right now. And typically in the past, from my experience, when these things happen, if these moves hold, well, again, we'll see what comes out of the full conference call for both Google and Tesla. But when you have 2 big gap downs like that on 2 major companies, that does lead to a red day the following day. So tomorrow, Thursday, put your short pants on, because more than likely we are going to get some bearishness that seeps into the market. And what also continues to play out, oil continues to go higher. That is not slowing down. So those inflationary pressures are still there. The war still continues between the United States and Iran. That does not look like that is going to end anytime soon. And we talked about how the worst case scenario for the markets is a continuation of this war, it not ending, it dragging on, the risk of recession that comes out of this, or potentially even a global recession because of elevated oil prices. And so that's what we got right now. And Tomorrow will be a fun day. The doomsdayers will be out. It's the end of the market. Everything is overvalued. The sky is falling. Put your bearish thesis in here, but that is what is in store for us. Hope you all had a great Wednesday out there in the markets. And we will be back here tomorrow with another episode of Driven on Thursday. I will also have a few other videos for you. And if you haven't checked out the video I did on the midterm election weakness, it shows up as part of the presidential cycle. Make sure you check that out. It's an interesting video. I had a lot of fun putting that together, looking at the chart from 2018 on the SPX during Trump's first presidency and what all happened during that time and some of the similarities that we're seeing out there. So make sure you check that out. But that's all I got for you guys today. And as always, in the meantime, in between time, wherever you may be in this beautiful world, make it a great day, honor the moment, and most importantly, be grateful. Take care, everyone.